Come along for a weekend's racing at Doorslammers and find out how we ended up in this position at the side of the track. We set off to Santa Pod on Friday and made it just in time for the drivers' meeting. After that, it was time for the first qualifier. First run went okay, but we had the boost controller set too low for the high boost and too high for the low boost. So it span off the line way too much and then never made the right amount of boost once we moved. After the first qualifier, we headed into the grandstands to watch some racing. Until the sun went down, it was time for us to turn in for the night. Saturday morning, we got up and got ready for the second qualifier. This run we got a better launch, but I hit the button for the high boost way too early, which meant it span all the way through second gear. We also realised on this run that the ratios in the gearbox were completely wrong. We were having to go into fifth gear before the finish line. The third run went even better. We dropped the tyre pressures right down and we brought the boost controller right down off the line. The car hooked up, did a 1.6 second 60 foot and then went 7.3 seconds to the 8th. And then I missed fifth gear. We were hoping to get one more pass in before the first round of eliminations, but then it started raining. And then it rained some more. And then kept on raining. At this point, they made the wise decision to shut the track for the day because it just wasn't going to dry in time. Me and Carl made a new tune for the car with a higher rev limiter, and then we had some tea and packed in for the night. Sunday morning, we got up, warmed up the car, and headed down into the lanes for the first round of eliminations. The car felt good, we were prepared, and I was confident that we were going to go faster than we ever have done before. We pulled into stage, and it lost all drive. The car launched and hooked up pretty quickly, and then I lost everything. Pulled over to the left-hand side of the track, turned the car off, and in my mirror I could see the trail of oil and bits of gearbox. You can see it here on the video, there's pieces of the diff scattered along the track. We got pushed off the track and towed back to the pits and had a quick look under the bonnet. The car had actually ripped the diff off the gearbox, splitting the casing and sending the spider gears out onto the floor. And after that, the only thing left to do was pack up, load the car on the trailer and set off home. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to take the gearbox out of the car and have a proper look at what damage it's done, so keep an eye out for that video. But even with the car breaking and the bad weather, we still had a great weekend. I'm looking forward to getting the proper gearbox put back in the car with the correct ratios and taking it back out to see what it can actually do.